Clipper Audio presents an unabridged recording of Hunger by Melvin Burgess, narrated by Rachael Louise Miller. This work is copyrighted 2013 by Melvin Burgess. This recording is copyrighted 2013 by W.F. Howes Limited.
Prologue. Beth knew that things had moved on when she awoke one morning to find dirt in her bed. It wasn't the fine soil that you might find in a bag of compost, but dirt from the ground, damp and gritty against her skin. She tried to sit up, but her back was crippled with pain, as if she'd been labouring all night. But she had no memory of it. For a moment, she thought she must still be asleep, dreaming. But from downstairs came the ordinary sounds of the day, her housemates getting breakfast, muted voices and music on the radio. The smell of toast crept into her room, and she realised how hungry she was. She'd never been so hungry. It felt as if she hadn't eaten for 100 years. She ran her hands down her body and found a worm flattened under her bottom. She picked it off, looked curiously at it, and ran her tongue around her mouth. Grit. She struggled upright. Her fingers stung. Both hands were covered with broken blisters and dried blood, and her fingernails were black with dirt. Every muscle, every tendon in her was racked with pain, and her skin was peppered with tiny dents from the little stones she had slept on. Trying not to panic, Beth got out of bed and hobbled to the bathroom. What had she been doing? She had no memory of anything that could have left her feeling like this. She swilled her mouth at the tap and spat dirty water into the sink, then spent a couple of minutes swishing water between her teeth to make sure that every trace of grit had gone. She got into the shower and watched the dirt fall away from her, trying to remember. There was no memory at all. She snorted in exasperation, then soaped the flannel and scrubbed herself until her skin stung and the suds ran pure and white. Chapter 1. It was 10 a.m, and people were already stirring. Beth's brother Louis and her best friend Col, geeking away as usual, she thought crossly. Beth desperately needed to go down and get something to eat, but first she had to deal with her dirty bed. She stripped the mattress, hid the grimy sheets in a cupboard, put on her dressing gown and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?